Hey, what's up, guys? I'm Junior.
And I'm a week away from dropping $200.
And we're the Nerdy Bros. On the Forbidden West?
Yes.
Oh, but like, you haven't been like piecing it?
No.
Every time you got in, you should have just been like, here's another $20
I
or
haven't
whatever.
been to GameStop in a while because nothing really dropped in January for me.
Arceus.
Yeah, but I didn't get it. Brian kept asking me over and over again. I've even had friends at work who know that I love Nintendo and love Pokemon. They're like, "Are you getting it?" And it's like, my Switch won't hold a charge. I have to buy a whole new one. So I can't play Arceus.
I feel like you got to talk to somebody about that. Like it won't hold a charge, meaning like if it's not plugged in, it shuts off. Like
no,
laptop?
I can't even get it to charge anymore. Like there was a certain, and I know the charger works because I can use it to charge my PlayStation 5 controllers because it's the same charging port.
Yeah, USB-C.
Yeah. So yeah, it just.
But you haven't had it like 8 years where it came out.
I don't know. Like there was this moment where I originally bought the Switch for Octopath Traveler, and it was a fantastic game. I got a couple other games for it. I played Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee. That was the first time I ever completed a Pokedex on a Pokemon game. So much fun. A couple of the games that I played. And then the last game that but there was this stint where I got a bunch of PlayStation games, and I just didn't have, I just didn't play my Switch.
The last time that we played was when we all had Monster Hunter, the newest one that had the dog mechanic.
Well, I mean, I was playing Hades on mine too.
Oh, okay, yeah.
But the thing was, I left it alone for so long. Switches don't they don't shut off. You just always put it in rest mode. You just hit the power button, it just drops, and you touch it again, it pops back up on the screen. So the battery is slowly but surely draining if you don't if you're just never touching it. So when I came back to it, I tried using my charger. I left it on the charger for a day, and then finally it turned back on and was starting to hold a charge. And I just ended up thinking I just have to make sure it just is never not on the charger, and I messed up one time, and now I just can't I don't know. I've left it for 2-3 days just on the charger, nothing.
I feel like that's something that you got to talk to somebody though.
Ian said that if I bring the Switch with the Joy-Cons, with the charging cable, with the little the stand that you can put in if it was going to go, and the HDMI and an HDMI cable, I'll get reimbursed for $170 bucks, store credit basically.
I mean, at this point, aren't those Switches at that price point, or some of them?
I don't know, because
the very first generation one. I mean, you don't ever play it on your TV.
No,
can't you just probably trade it in for $170 and get the one that is basically just
but the thing is,
handheld?
I don't know where my stand is. I don't know where that is, and then I'd have to buy an extra HDMI cable because I don't think the Switches came with one.
Well, it might not have. I think I have a few extra HDMI cables, but because Chelsea had one that I don't remember. There is a Switch box in the table upstairs in the living room, so that's either Chelsea's Switch box or it's your Switch box, which means that center console port thing might be in that box. Because if you never used it could be in there.
Yeah.
So if you just need a HDMI cable, I mean, HDMI cables aren't that expensive, dude. You can buy one for $10.
I'm just saying I'd have to go out and get one to But yeah, so my Switch doesn't work, so I haven't been able to play Pokemon Arceus. But I've heard nothing but good things, and I do definitely want to try it out.
James, Jameezy3000, he's been playing it. He said it was really cool and stuff.
Yeah, he tweets about it all the time.
Yeah, I watched
stop rubbing it in my face, James.
I've watched a few cool videos. I'm not a huge Pokemon fan. I do like it, but I haven't played every single game. And Megan is, and I was like, "Hey, do you want this game?" She was like, "Nah, I don't have time," so I didn't get it. Mm-hmm. But it's I've been playing other shit anyway.
Anywho's it. We'll move things right along, guys. Welcome back to the show and everything with that. But we'll come to the first part of our show, which is known as Junior's Hot Take. And this is part of the episode where we talk about something new and upcoming at Junior's Hot Take and Hot Opinion on it. And Junior, I saw something that I didn't hear anything about. I don't want to say that I'm mega excited, but I am kind of happy about it because I actually love this character. There's a new Ice Age movie coming out, Adventures of Buck Wild, if you remember who that is.
No, dude, I stopped watching Ice Age after Ice Age 2 or 3.
That's you've seen the one with the T-Rex though. when they like find like that jungle area.
What happens in Ice Age 3?
They find like they find like a hole
I
and
may have only seen Ice Age 2.
okay, because Ice Age 2 is when Manny ends up with I think it's Queen Latifah.
It is Queen Latifah, but
yeah, and she has
her
like
name is Peaches. Peaches, something like that.
But she
And
has
she has
like,
the two brothers.
she has two brothers that are
ferrets or something like that.
No,
otters.
No, possums. They hang upside down. On the
No,
tree.
they're not possums. I'm pretty sure that they don't. Well, actually, they might be possums.
I just know they hang upside down on a tree because
they might be possums.
She thinks that she's one of them.
Yes.
But yeah, Manny gets with her. In the third one, she's pregnant, and they find like a secret path under all the ice that leads them to like.
Isn't Ice Age 3 like the big meltdown or whatever the fuck it's called?
No, I think that's the fourth one.
I'm just gonna look it up.
Yeah. Either way, they find a bunch of like dinosaurs. That's the third one, and she's pregnant through.
Oh, the Dawn of Dinosaurs.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think I've seen that one. I've probably seen only the first two.
Buck Wild, I think, is an otter or a weasel. He's got like an eye patch and like a tooth dagger.
The second one is the Meltdown.
Okay.
Like for sure, I've seen the first one.
Yeah.
I've never seen the Continental Drift one. That's the one there's like pirates involved. And then there's like Age of Collision Course. There's like 5 movies. Yeah, I stopped watching these. I didn't really enjoy them that much.
No, I mean, I love the first one. And the other ones were like funny. They definitely gave me the feel of like not. You know how some sequels will come out and you'll just be like, well, they just did this because people love the first one, but this one wasn't that good. I feel like each one was good, like in its own right. But I love the first one.
All right, so pretty much that answers that question.
So yeah,
I'm not excited. I don't care. I care. I give zero fucks about this.
Okay, well then, moving right along, we come to the fan.
Well, hold on.
Okay, what?
I'll give one since I didn't give a shit about this. We just watched the new trailer for Lightyear.
Yeah, but we've done Lightyear as a hot take though.
Yeah, but who cares?
Yeah, but who cares?
What? We got to see Emperor fucking Zurg.
Yes, we
and
did.
I told you that those were Zurg bots in the original trailer, and you're like, "Oh, is it?" And I'm like, "Yes, you can tell that they are." Like, I just knew it. It's like a quick split second, but I knew that they were Zurg bots. Plus, there's that scene where you see in the first trailer where Buzz pops his head up behind a tree, and the robot that's next to him also pops his head up, and you can see the four eyes. So I think Buzz might end up with like a hacked Zurg bot or one that's damaged, or who knows? Maybe it's gonna betray him.
And
but yeah, we got to see Zurg, and that was fucking awesome. You did find out in
the new trailer because like I was just posing questions to answers that we didn't have yet, but we did find out that they're on another planet. They're not on Earth.
I mean, I told you again. I was like, I know that they're on a planet. That vine thing grabs him. That doesn't happen on Earth.
Yes, but what I was saying is you didn't know like if they had visited like another planet from Earth. Was all I was saying. There was just too many unanswered questions.
You didn't know that they visited another planet from Earth. Well, what other planet were they visited from?
Yeah, like what if they just had like a base on that planet?
Oh,
so like it starts on Earth and then they go. I mean, and it could still start on Earth. We don't know if it shows us how they get like stranded or whatever.
Star Command.
But it's like it's a crap load of people that get stranded though, because they have like their own base of operations and everything.
It looked awesome.
If you were excited for Lightyear, definitely check out the new trailer. Oh my gosh, it looks so good.
And it comes out soon, like 4 months. Comes out in June.
I wouldn't really call that soon, but
4 months away? That's pretty damn soon. Hell yeah. Looks awesome.
Yeah, like
Zurg is fucking huge.
And he was like shrouded in shadow, so you couldn't really tell at first, but the moment you saw like his tri-cannon, you're like, that's Zurg.
Yeah. Because at first you could just kind of see the little horns, the little lightning bolt like horns that he has. Mm-hmm. But yeah, you saw that tri-cannon come out and you're like, oh yeah, that's fucking Zurg.
The evil Emperor Zurg. So yeah.
I wonder who's voicing him.
Mega excited. It's
because we know Chris Evans is voicing Buzz Lightyear.
Do you know anybody else that's like a voice actor in the movie?
No, that's the only one because Chris Evans tweeted it and he was like with this being like the franchise that it is already with Toy Story, he was like, I'm like really excited to be attached to like this beloved character.
Oh.
Because honestly, I'm like not mad at. I'm a little like Chris Evans. Why didn't you just pick like a new actor? Like like not somebody obscure, but like why Chris Evans? Why Captain America? Like this dude's already Captain America. You could have picked anybody else to be Buzz Lightyear. The reason like I'm like not Tim Allen because Tim Allen is toy Buzz. This is real human Buzz or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I was just yeah, Chris Evans is already goddamn Captain America, dude. Like you could have picked some other actor that doesn't have like a huge fucking role.
Also, hasn't he been trying to get out? I mean,
he's been trying to like get into directing.
Yeah, he's been trying to get into directing because I don't know.
I mean, he was trying to get out of it way back when, but I mean, things could have changed. He could have been like, you know what? I really do love acting. And I don't want to be a director anymore.
Yeah, maybe so.
Or maybe he's actually directed shit and we have no idea what the fuck we're talking about.
Yeah, I don't know anything about directors.
Which is often true.
So anyways, yeah, check that out. Moving things right along, we come to the fan favorite segment known as
Anime is an important part of our culture!
Oh, by the way, I had to cut all of that out in the last episode. Like, I had to superimpose the video so you didn't even see yourself doing all the silly... We have a green screen here.
Oh, yeah, we do.
Upstairs, we were just sitting
yeah.
in the dining room.
But the Crunchyroll Awards just went by, I think last week, and we got to see a bunch of the awards. And to no surprise to a lot of people, Attack on Titan Final Season Part 1 got Anime of the Year, which, I mean, that first part was phenomenal. I don't know. I haven't even watched the new episode of Part 2 from last Sunday. Like, I was a little disappointed, I think, in the episode before that one. And I don't know. Like, I feel like I'm ready for it to, like, end and, like, just give me all the answers to questions. I'm tired of waiting, like, week by week for it.
For Attack on Titan?
Yeah. Like, I just want to get everything. So, because I asked my friend, I was just like, well, you know, because he's read the manga, he knows how it ends. And I was like, well, like, this is just what happened. Like, how much is left? And he's just like, oh, there's still actually kind of like a lot left. So I'm just like, God damn it, dude. Like, it's been rounding about. Like, it's been so amazing.
It's awesome. Why do you want it to end?
I just want the questions answered. Like,
they're gonna get answered when the show's over. Stop rushing it. Your favorite anime is over 1,000 episodes, and you're not pissed that he hasn't fucking found the goddamn treasure yet.
He's on his way though.
Oh yeah, obviously 1,000 goddamn episodes, and he better be on his way. It's not like and now the real fun begins.
One Piece is my favorite anime.
Yeah, so fuck you. This anime's only gone on for like 100 episodes, and you're like, why the fuck haven't I gotten my goddamn answers yet? Shut the fuck up.
I can't fully explain it because you haven't seen any of it, so I'm not trying to ruin anything for you.
It doesn't matter. Like, it's gonna get answered when it's over. It'll get answered when it gets answered. If you can sit through 1,000 episodes and he hasn't found the fucking treasure yet, then you can sit through fucking 8 more episodes of this and you'll get the answers at the end. Stop trying to rush the best anime.
Anyways,
I didn't see One Piece fucking win any of your goddamn awards. Actually, no, I don't remember. I didn't. Yeah, because nobody gives a shit after 1,000 episodes.
First of all, yeah, but like, I don't think One Piece can be. I don't know if they're allowed
One
to
Piece
be.
is one of the big 3.
Yeah, I don't know if they're allowed to be in like the running anymore. Like after. I mean, the big 3 was One Piece, Bleach, and Naruto, but like Naruto and Bleach are over. One Piece isn't, but
but Naruto got like a reboot with Boruto.
I mean, not a reboot; it's just a new show.
Yeah, and Bleach is coming back.
Yes. So, but like when Bleach comes back, I think it could be in the running for some awards. But anyways, Best Boy went to Boji from Ranking of Kings, and we actually we didn't watch it, but you went over it, and this was like the one where it was like that tiny little kid was like a king, and you were just like, what is this? But yeah, the main character got Best Boy. Best Girl was Nobara Kugasaki from Jujutsu Kaisen. That's the chick that's in their 3-man team. The one that
the Butterfly Girl.
The Butterfly Girl?
Yeah, she like studies under the Butterfly Girl, right?
No. Jujutsu Kaisen.
Oh, Jujutsu Kaisen.
Yeah,
I was thinking Demon Slayer. Yeah, I know. Yep.
Best protagonist went to Otokawa from Odd Taxi. If you watch that, I don't know what that is. Best antagonist went to Eren Yeager, Attack on Titan Final Season Part 1.
Which kind of gives stuff away. I mean, like, you were already saying that. I mean, based on the first, well, no, because these are awards for the first, for part 1, not for part 2.
Part 1, right?
Yeah. So, like, yeah, he was kind of getting to that point in that, which I guess to me, I didn't feel like he was an antagonist.
Well, like, it just, here's where that turns into this. Like, if you got attacked by, like, another country and then you retaliate, how does that make you a bad guy? Like, you didn't attack first. Like
it's always a perspective.
Yes, but we're watching from the perspective of.
But not at the beginning of season 4. At the beginning of season 4, you're seeing the perspective of the other way.
But it doesn't matter.
You yourself said it when we were watching it together, that as you start watching it from this perspective, you're like, Eren's kind of a dick.
No. Like, but I'm just saying, the show as a whole has Eren being the main character protagonist, that to randomly just call him an antagonist for everything that he did, like
in season 4 though, it's not
in season 4.
That's the problem. Yeah. That's the thing. They're only judging this off of season 4. They're not saying best antagonist of the entire series. It's just season 4.
Yeah.
And his own people arrested him. Or wanted him arrested.
Well, yeah, because he like did his own thing, and then
so that's why they called him the antagonist.
I mean, antagonist means like villain though, like bad guy. And,
well, I mean, I haven't seen it, but like maybe he's gonna do some. Maybe he does more fucked up shit.
I don't know what'll happen at the end of the manga. I mean, he's a psychopath for sure, but like, it's like the only one that one of the best things about Death Note is that Light is both the protagonist and the antagonist. Like, and I think like that's really cool. This one is just like, you know, Eren's been the protagonist the entire time, and now in season 4 he's the antagonist. Mm-hmm. But I mean, Marley's still in there, so are you really gonna sit there and be like, well, now Marley's the good guys? And it's like, no, they're not. But like, I won't go into that too much for like, I don't want to ruin if nobody's seen season 4 yet. I mean, I know your best friend Nick just jumped back into it too, so she's been seeing that. Best fight scene went to Yuji Itadori and Aoi Todo versus Hanami, Jujutsu Kaisen. That's the one where they fight the like tree person. They're like white with like black like markings and the twigs in there. Dude, that fight, that anime as a whole is so good. I literally cannot wait for this movie that comes out in March, and then for like all the stuff that will precede it. I fucking love Jujutsu Kaisen. Best director was Baku Kinoshita, again for Odd Taxi. Best animation went from Demon Slayer, Kimetsu no Yaiba, Mugen Train arc.
So that's not I mean, technically it's the movie, but
yeah.
This is
it says Mugen Train arc, so this
is all because it's all shows. It's anime, not anime movies.
Well, some of the stuff does go to. Oh no, yeah. I think you're right. I think it just always says. Yeah, it always just says Mugen Train arc.
Yeah.
Because like the movie is the arc.
Yes, except for that first episode though.
Uh-huh. Which you still haven't watched.
Yeah, I still haven't watched it.
Okay. That oh my god, dude, that animation, Jesus Christ, man. Like I think part of why I feel like I'm just projecting. Like how fucking amazing this new season of Demon Slayer has been with the entertainment arc. I think like I watch Attack on Titan, I'm just disappointed because holy shit, the show has been so good.
I have a bone to pick with it now though. Like
why?
Because knowing like they animate all this stuff that isn't actually happening.
Oh,
all the water breathing stuff. It's not like they don't see that when they do it. It's just like water breathing style this, and then they attack, and it's basically just a sword attack. Mm-hmm. So like, why animate water dragons and stuff when none of that shit is real? That takes away from it from me because it's like they want best animation, but they animate all this stuff that technically isn't actually happening.
You know what I think is funny about that in Mugen Train. When Rengoku does like his attack that is named Rengoku, like the ground burns as he like shoots forward. So it's like, how are you gonna tell me that these are just sword attacks and they're not actually doing this? And he just singed the entire ground as he moved forward. But yeah, no, that did kind of suck to say. Like it's, I mean, like because I think the point of it, and I think it's a little silly that they say that that's not a I mean, they're already like doing some type of supernatural ability by using like the breathing forms that essentially like.
Yeah, like Zenitsu like moves lightning fast, and he has like these. You see these lightning sparks and shit.
Yeah.
And then it's like none of that's real. Then it's like, then why? Why are you putting it in there? Just say that he's fucking fast. That's it.
What was I just gonna say? Yeah,
that just kind of irks me.
I don't like disagree with you, but like I wouldn't say that like that it takes away from the show for me like at all.
It like knowing it for me it does, just knowing it, because then it's like it's like an unfair comparison to other stuff. It's like, well, the other shows don't have this cool animation. It's like the shit in this show is actually happening. When fucking Goku shoots off a fucking Kamehameha wave, it's actually happening.
Yeah.
He's not just doing this and air blast that you don't see is just coming out of his hand.
Oh, that's what I was gonna say. The breathing style reminds me of the first season of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure with Hamon energy, because it's all about controlling your breathing. So I think that's kind of funny. But yeah, so moving on. Best character design went to Tadashi Hiramatsu, again from Jujutsu Kaisen. The best score went to Yuki Kajura and Go Shina.
Did you? Because, okay, we watched like a video. You looked this up. Does it give you the other nominees, or does it just give you the winners?
I could have
looked up the winners?
I'm looking up. I looked up the winners, not the nominees. Yeah.
Well, it would have given you the winner and the nominees.
Well, yeah.
Because then we could have at least had a little bit of debate. Like, you really think that maybe some of these other ones, like you said, the guy in the video was like, he said that they got snubbed, but then he didn't give us the actual shit.
Well, the thing was, like, he felt like annoyed with, which one was it? I think he felt annoyed with like Demon Slayer and some of the stuff that Attack on Titan won, and it was just like, dude, if you're not gonna like, don't just sound sarcastic or upset if you're not gonna give us like a reason. I'm just reading off like the winners.
This was Crunchyroll, right?
Yeah, Crunchyroll's. But the best opening sequence was the Attack on Titan Final Season Part 1, which was like a bop. Dun, 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 dun,
Here you go.
Oh, you found some of them?
Yeah.
Best ending sequence was Demon Slayer. Best action was Jujutsu Kaisen, which I 100% agree with.
Man, you shouldn't have given us the best anime at the very beginning. That's like,
well, that was the one just at the top.
I'm saying like that's the thing at the. All right, anime of the year. They got 86, Attack on Titan, which is the one that won, Jujutsu Kaisen, Odd Taxi, Ranking of Kings, and Sunny Boy. So the only ones of those that I've seen, so like Demon Slayer didn't even make it. The only ones of those that I've seen is Jujutsu and Attack on Titan. And Attack on Titan's my favorite, and that season is fucking crazy. So like, then for Best Boy, they had Senku for Dr. Stone, Izumi Miyamura from Horimiya, Otakawa from Odd Taxi, Boji from Ranking of Kings, Draken from Tokyo Revengers, and Mikey from Tokyo Revengers. And who won? Boji from Ranking. Like, I haven't seen that anime, so it's kind of hard to like. But yeah, Draken and Mikey, those are both fucking they're both badass.
Mikey-kun. God, I love that anime.
For Best Girl, they had Vladinella Milzi from 86, Toru Honda from Fruit Baskets, which I haven't seen that. Nobara Kugisaki from Jujutsu Kaisen.
She's the one that won.
Sarasa Watanabe from Kakiyo Shogo. Shoko Komi from Komi Can't Communicate. And Ai Oto from Wonder Egg Priority. So the only one that I've seen from that is just Jujutsu Kaisen. Best protagonist, they have Eren Yeager. So he won Best Antagonist, but was also
The
up for
protagonist?
Best
Okay.
Protagonist. Yuji Itadori for Jujutsu Kaisen. Joe from Megalobox Season 2. Otakawa from Odd Taxi. Boji from Ranking of Kings. And Ai Oto from Wonder Egg Priority. And who won Best Protagonist?
That one was
Yuji?
Odd Taxi.
Oh, Odd Taxi? Otakawa.
Yeah, Otakawa.
So they had Yuji and they had Eren Yeager, which again, like you were saying, you could make like good points for Eren Yeager being like, dude, he's been the good guy for all of this. When it's like, well, he's kind of been the bad guy for this one. So I see it, but he still got nominated for protagonist. But Yuji, I mean, he's kind of under-leveled for best protagonist at the beginning. I think that we're going to see some badass shit from him coming
needs
soon.
He needs to definitely develop. Well, because
Like
you
Go,
even hear
like was it
Gojo?
Gojo? Yeah, Gojo.
Like there's an inner monologue where he says like you'll eventually be able to use Sukuna's curse techniques, but right now Yuji was just a badass fighter even before he got the curse power. So
like I haven't seen Megalobox Season 2 Nomad, but like fucking Gearless Joe was a badass in Season 1.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, best antagonist went to Eren Yeager. Then Tomura Shigaraki for My Hero Season 5. Was that this newest one?
Yeah, that's the one where you got like basically
It was just like it was mostly
Hero
villain
Academia
stuff.
League of Villains, the
Yeah,
second
yeah.
part. And that was fantastic. And getting I don't know, like his
He like
backstory,
killed that person and
his
yeah.
backstory was amazing, and the fight scene against the Revolutionary Armies was fucking awesome too. So
Then they had Yano from Odd Taxi, Echidna from ReZero Starting Life in Another World Season 2. Which I'm trying to think, who the fuck is Echidna?
from
ReZero, that's the one where the guy
wasn't it-
Subaru.
Isn't Echidna the one? I think Echidna's one of the witches. She's either one of the witches or Echidna was the one that was attacking the mansion with her little sister.
I don't know. I can look it up in a second.
That show's amazing too.
Inosuke Shindo Adam from Skate the Infinity, and Teta Kiseki from Tokyo Revengers. I hate Kiseki, but it's like
I hate him. But like I don't think like you just know that he's behind a bunch of machinations. But besides like the final episode, I don't really know that you really get to see him be that much of a bad guy.
Yeah.
So
best fight scene, they had this fight scene was amazing. Eren Yeager versus the Warhammer Titan. That fight was fucking awesome. This one I haven't seen, so you're gonna tell me Naruto versus Ishiki Utsutsuki.
dude, that fight was fucking awesome.
Yeah, so like, and then Yuji versus Yuji and Aitoto versus Hanami, which is the one that won.
Yeah,
And then Yuji
that was dude like
and
seriously.
Nobara versus Eso
They
and
got two fights.
Yeah.
Oh my god, and that last fight's really fucking good too. But I mean, Toto with his boogie woogie with the clap, like just a scene where he's just like, it's just it's fucking so good.
and then Elma versus Toru from Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid S, and Vivi versus Yugo Kakitani and Vavi Florentine Eyes Song. So I haven't seen the Naruto fight, so like I can only speak for the Eren Yeager versus the Warhammer Titan. That fight is fucking amazing. And when he starts crushing and then the fucking Jaw Titan shows up.
No. But this one's specific to Eren versus the Warhammer Titan. And if it's just specific to that, I don't think it's that cool. And I would rank it pretty low because almost immediately he figures out what the trick is.
Yeah, okay, but so with another Jujutsu fight, and you've seen the Naruto fight, you still think that the one they picked was the best one.
Yes. Oh my god, yes. It's so good. It's so good. Like,
Better than see, I just can't comment on the Naruto one. And I'm trying to remember because I watched Jujutsu a while ago. Which one is the other fight? I remember the one that you're talking about with the guy that has the little twigs in his eyeballs. That's the one where they're like fighting like in the middle of, it's not like a lake, it's like a pond almost. Like it's in water, right?
when they're fighting, like at the end of the anime? Or are you talking about?
No, they're like in that like inch deep water when they're fighting the guy that has the twigs in his eyes.
That's like right when it starts because that's where you get the "thank you so much, my brother."
So best of friendo.
Oh yeah, best friend though.
And
Totoro
who's
calls him my
Eso and Ketchusu?
Echo and Kichizu are the two. There's like three. They're like cursed brothers, but at the end, but the one of them has like that face on his
yes,
back
I remember now.
that sprouts that like those blood wings.
Yeah.
And then the other one has got like a head and then like a mouth for like a body, and he's just like all blue.
And who won the director? It was for which one? Sunny Boy or Odd Taxi? Oh, it was Odd Taxi, right?
Yeah.
So there was Yuichiro Hayashi for Attack on Titan, Sungu Park for Jujutsu Kaisen, Yo Moriyama for Megalobox, Baku Kinoshita for Odd Taxi, Shingo Natsumi for Sunny Boy, and Shin Wakabayashi for Wonder Egg Priority. Best animation, it was Demon Slayer, right, for the Mugen Train
You said it was
arc.
Naruto versus Ishiki Otsutsuki, right?
Yes.
Okay, yeah. That fight is really epic, and I would say if there was like a really good competing factor against the one that won, I would say that would be the one I would like. If like for whatever like that would be the one that I would struggle with the most because that fight is amazing because you get to see Naruto in Baryon mode.
Like, I feel like part of it's like knowing who the winner is, it kind of sways it a little bit. We're like, yeah. I think beforehand, we should have fucking looked up the fucking nominations and then we should have picked our own winners and see if we got them right. And we fucked up on that.
That would have been fine, but that also sounds like something we could have done. Like,
that's what I'm saying. We should have done this. We just didn't know.
But
like, we'll know for next year now.
With any award shows, though, like you don't get to know. Do you get to know the nominees?
Yes.
Oh, you do get.
Yes.
To know the nominees
They've already announced the nominees for the fucking Oscars this year.
Oh, okay. Well, then we should do that for like next episode or a couple episodes before the Oscars happen. We should make our.
The Oscars might be coming up like real soon. I think they're always in February.
Ruh-roh.
I might also be wrong. No. The nominations just came out. I think the Oscars are at the end of February, or I might be wrong. They might be in like April. Anyway, moving on. Best animation. So Demon Slayer won. Jujutsu Kaisen also was up. Miss Kobayashi's Dragon made S. Mushoku Tensei Jobless Reincarnation
God,
was up.
that show is so good.
Vivi Fluorite, I Song, and Wonder Egg Priority.
Do you have more episodes yet of Jobless Reincarnation?
Yeah, I probably have like one or two.
Oh my god!
There's only what we said. What there's only 4 left till the season's over.
There's only 23.
So I probably have
episodes.
I might have like 2 or 3 already. I just haven't watched.
Lylanta, dude. Oh god, there's one specific.
I'd rather wait just for because like. If there's only 4 left and there's 3 out, I might as well just wait for that because then I'm gonna have to be like, and now I gotta wait to see that last one for the season finale. I might as well just sit down and watch them all. Best character design. They had Tadashi Hiramatsu for Jujutsu. Baku Kinoshita and Hiromi Nakamaya for Odd Taxi. Atsuku Nozaki for Ranking of Kings, Michinori Chiba for Skate the Infinity, and Loundraw and Yuichi Takahashi for the
I do want to
BB.
mention that also the reason that I was just going over the winners is so that this wasn't going to take that long.
That's all right. Who cares? We can just talk about anime the whole time. I really don't care.
Anime.
Let's see. Because they had a thing. Was it best score, or they had
Best score.
They had, because didn't they have like best opening and best closing credit song?
Yes, it's right after best score.
Okay, so
best
then,
score, best opening, and best ending.
Yeah, I don't have the best opening and ending yet on this list.
Okay.
Best score. Who won? Well, because I
Best score was Demon Slayer Kimetsu no Yaiba Mugen Train arc.
Oh, okay. All right, and then they had one for 86, Megalobox, Odd Taxi, and for Fluorite Eyes Song and Wonder Egg. So best voice acting Japanese, we knew who won that one. That was in the video that the guy said.
They skipped over a bunch though.
Yeah, I know. So that's what I'm saying.
They skipped over like best action, best comedy, best drama, best
So
fantasy.
that's probably later on. That's what I said. The one that the guy said only mentioned like 6 of them, and then that was it. Yeah. So best voice acting performance in Japanese, Ayane Sakura for Gabby Braun in Attack on Titan. Yuki Kaji for Eren Yeager, and I think that's the one who won.
Yes, that's the one.
Kiyoshi Kobayashi for Daisuke Jigen in Lupin the Third Part 6. I didn't even know that was still going on. Natsuki Hane for Otakawa and Odd Taxi. Ayo Yuki for Kumoko and So I'm a Spider, So What? I haven't even heard of that. And Kanada, Aikawa, and Ioto for Wonder Egg. Then best voice actor performance in English, Brittany Cox for Fena and Fena Pirate Princess. Laura Bailey for Toru Honda Fruit Baskets, the final season. Adam MacArthur for Yuji Itadori. David Wald for Anusuke Shino and Adam.
That's the one that won.
Okay, for Skate the Infinity. Matt Shipman for Reiki Kian for Skate the Infinity.
I love that they have like
and Aneris
voice actors of other
Kinos
languages that win awards too.
And
Rika, that's awesome.
Yeah. Best opening, Boku no Sensu for Shinsei Kametenshin for Attack on Titan, and that's the one that won, right?
Yeah, for the best opening.
Opening. Kabutsu for Beastars, which I still haven't seen season 2 of Beastars.
I did.
Vivid Vice, Huya Extended for Jujutsu Kaisen. Eino Supreme for Miss Kobayashi's Dragon. Odd Taxi and Crybaby. Crybaby should have won. I love Attack on Titan, but the new one...
I completely forgot about Crybaby.
The new one does not slap like the OG one.
No, yeah, for sure, the new one is not as good as like the OG one, but like...
Jujutsu Kaisen's is awesome.
Yes, that one too. Oh my god.
But Crybabies slaps so fucking hard.
God, your son loves that song.
Yes.
Constantly plays it on his iPad.
Yes.
It's such a good song. And especially like not just the like theme, the whole ass song is fucking amazing. You even said like it doesn't even get to your favorite part in the anime opening for that song.
Yeah, I know.
Oh my god. Yeah, now that makes me mad that was I completely forgot.
Yeah. All right. Best action or best ending sequence. They had Shogeki for Attack on Titan. Yashi Susei for Beastars. Shirogane Lisa for Demon Slayer.
That's the one that won.
Yeah. Well, that one... Their opening and their closing are sung by the same person, but it's not the same music, right?
I can't know
because I know Lisa does the song.
Yeah, Lisa does Gureng, which was the original opening for the first season.
Because the opening is now different.
Yeah,
I bet that one probably won last year.
The opening is different.
Yeah. So Nai for Riona for Shadow's House, Infinity for Yuri or Skate the Infinity, and Ganbare Komoko-san no theme Watashi So I'm a Spider So What. Which one won?
Demon Slayer won that one for the
Okay.
Mugen Train arc.
Yeah. So I
And,
haven't
like-
heard it yet.
Ending sequences are kind of funny to me because most of the time I don't.
Most people just skip them.
Yeah.
I just want to get to the next episode.
Yeah, especially if I'm binging and I'm watching the next episode, I'm not gonna listen to the end.
Come
credits.
on, let's get to the next episode.
And if I don't have a next episode, I'm not gonna watch the credits. Who watches the credits? The only time you watch credits is in Marvel movies. So you can get those secret
That's
endings.
not true. Because in some, and only some animes, you either get like a little funny scene, which doesn't really matter, but sometimes you get like a little post-credit scene that actually does lead into the next episode.
But you don't watch the credits.
And that's the part.
You fast forward past.
One time I went back and I was like, holy shit, I've been missing all these fucking post-credits on all these. So I started going back and watching
Yeah,
them.
there's like I wish there would almost be like a disclaimer because some animes like show you like a minute, not of what's gonna happen in the next episode, but like something extra that happens. So then when the next episode starts, you're like, wait, how the fuck did we get here?
Yeah. All right, so best action one. Do you have all those winners and all that for
Yes.
that too? Okay. Best action, we got Attack on Titan, Demon Slayer, the Mugen Train, Jujutsu Kaisen, SSSS.Dianzenon, which I've actually seen that on Funimation, but I've never clicked on it. I think it might be like a mech anime. Vivi, Flore, Ice Song, and Wonder Egg Priority. So who won Best Action?
Jujutsu Kaisen,
Okay.
rightfully so.
Yeah, that Gojo fight with that lava fucking guy
yeah.
is amazing.
And like even like it's the same thing like Attack on Titan being put into that category, like it's gotten like way more political too with these amazing
but I
machinations.
love it. I love the politicalness.
no, it's not that their action isn't amazing, but I would say like besides like right at the beginning, there wasn't really that much action. So like I wouldn't have put it in that category just for that reason. Like we get it. It's an amazing anime, but I mean it didn't have too much fighting.
All right, Best Comedy. Don't Toy With Me, Miss Nagatoro. Heaven's Design Team. Komi Can't Communicate. Life Lessons with Uramichi Onisan, Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid S, and Odd Taxi.
Komi Can't Communicate is the one that won.
Okay.
I don't
know anything about that. I feel like a lot of these might be like slice of life ones.
Well, best comedies are usually probably more so slice of life. Like, but that's like the thing. Like the other ones that we watch, like a lot of action comedies a lot of action animes will still also have like super funny moments in them.
Yeah. So best drama, 86, Fruit Baskets, the final season, Kageki Shoujo, Odd Taxi, To Your Eternity, and Wonder Egg Priority. Which, here's the thing. I would have put Attack on Titan in drama this season.
Yes.
Not action.
I agree with that.
So who won best drama?
To Your Eternity won that. But also, like, didn't you just say that that like Odd Taxi and Wonder Egg were also in best comedy, but they're also a drama?
Odd Taxi was in best comedy, not Wonder Egg.
Would you consider like, I don't know, are there dramatic comedies?
Yeah, a dramedy. It's called a dramedy.
Oh. I don't know. Every time I think of like a drama movie, like I feel like there's usually, I would say like very light humor maybe, but like if I'm watching a drama, like I'm there for the drama, not necessarily for laughs.
Best romance, Beastars, Fruit Baskets, Don't Toy With Me, you sussy wench. Don't Toy With Me, Miss Nagatoro, Horimiya, Komi Can't Communicate, and The Duke of Death and His Maid.
Horimiya won.
The Duke of Death and His Maid.
No, I think you're thinking of the Mage's Bride.
Oh yeah. That's the one that I was. The one that the guy's got like a skull head.
Which
I've seen like one episode of.
Which I hear is a very good show.
Yes, that was exactly what I was
both
thinking
my
of.
friends
You
Jonah
fucking
and
knew
Jeff from
immediately.
work say it's a really good one.
I watched the first episode and it seemed kind of cool.
Junior.
Yeah. Best fantasy was Moshoku Tensei Jobless Reincarnation, Ranking of Kings, The Time I Got Reincarnated as a Slime Season 2, Case Study of Vanitas, To Your Eternity, and Wonder Egg Priority.
I really want to know what the hell Wonder Egg Priority is.
Yeah. Well, it's because it's a fantasy.
Yeah. The Time I Got Reincarnated as a Slime Season 2 won. And
Okay.
like I honestly,
just
as
didn't
much
like
as I
that
love
anime.
Jobless Reincarnation, rightly so did The Time I Got Reincarnated as a Slime win. That Season 2 was so good.
Oh, they do have best film.
Yeah.
Belle, Then Evangelion 3.0 plus 1.0, Thrice Upon a Time. Demon Slayer, the Mugen Train movie. Josie, the Tiger and the Fish. Shirobako, the movie. And Words Bubble Up Like Soda Pop. I was going to watch that one, Words Bubble Up Like Soda Pop. I just haven't seen it yet.
Demon Slayer one.
Yeah, which we already knew that because the guy said that, but I haven't seen the other movies, so I can't really say anything. And obviously that one broke records, but it's trash. Could have just been just the episode, just the last like 3 or 4 episodes for the fight at the end. I didn't like it. I felt like it was a waste of movie or money to go see it. They have best international. They have other ones besides English. They have like German, Spanish voice actors, but we're not gonna get through. We're not gonna go through all those. Anyway, so yeah, that was that. So yeah. Other than that,
Say the thing.
Hold on.
Okay.
Because I am gonna say we'll just fuck it. Whoa, segment over.
There it is.
I've still been watching a little bit of anime. I'm like more than halfway through Claymore. You
didn't finish it?
No, I haven't finished it
I
yet.
thought you did.
No, because I've been fucking playing Skyrim for hours and hours. Because yeah, I love Skyrim. Like at first I was like, I don't want to get the 10th anniversary edition. And honestly, I haven't one of the cool things about the 10th anniversary edition was that now you could play in survival mode, which means you had to eat and sleep. Otherwise you're going to lose health and you were going to be tired and shit like that and probably not be able to sprint. And I elected to not turn that on. So
I was about to say, wait, did you do it then?
no. I elected to not do that. Because I think I've only slept 3 times since I started playing. The only reason, because it's you can just wait. You don't have to, you can just in the world just wait for 5 hours. But then it's sleeping is just waiting, except for you're near a bed. But if you're not near a bed, you can't sleep out in the woods. So as far as I know, unless you can buy a bedroll, I don't know. I've never tried that, But anyway, I've been enjoying the shit out of that game. I love Skyrim. It was my first ever platinum, and I'm going for the platinum again. But yeah, I'm enjoying the shit out of that because I haven't played it since it came out 10 years ago. So I've been playing that. Still watching a lot of Critical Role and Dimension 20. Been watching a bunch of D&D stuff. Well, I've been watching a lot of D&D videos on YouTube and stuff too.
The new episodes of Vox Machina came out that we watched together as well.
Vox Machina, which was amazing. Those 3 episodes were fucking crazy.
Yeah.
What else? I don't think I've seen any movies or anything recently.
You finished that one show yesterday, The Wonder Years.
Oh yeah, I watched the reboot of the Wonder Years. I guess the original show had Ben Savage in it, and it was about this. It was the retelling of growing up in the 60s and 70s. It was like a coming of age show, so it's being retold by the adult, and he's telling it. But you're seeing everything. It's almost like Everybody Hates Chris, how grown-up Chris is telling about his life as a kid. And that's what the Wonder Years kind of was. And this new iteration is told through the perspective of a black kid in Montgomery, Alabama, growing up in the 60s and 70s. So obviously during
the Vietnam War.
Well, not just Vietnam. Segregation and all that stuff that was going on, civil rights movement and all that stuff. But it's it's really, really funny, but it's also super insightful. And yeah, there was 12 episodes and I binged the whole thing in one day. It's hilarious. It's really good. So you should watch it. It's on Disney Plus if you haven't, called The Wonder Years. Really good show. Let's see. I don't remember if I mentioned it that I watched all of season 2 and all of season 3 of Miracle Workers, which is
Yes, you mentioned it. You mentioned that you had like last week's episode. You mentioned that you had watched it.
yeah. So I finished it. The second season was all about the Middle Ages, and the third season was the Oregon Trail. Daniel Radcliffe is fucking hilarious. Steve Buscemi is fucking hilarious. This show is just really funny. It's on HBO Max. If you haven't checked it out, and you're like in the mood for like something to like just laugh your ass off, watch Miracle Workers. What about you, Tito? What have you been up doing?
I think besides like, because I watched a lot of that stuff with you. Besides that, yeah, just same thing. Watched a lot of D&D. Been working on some more D&D stuff for the campaign that we've been playing. And then I don't think I mentioned that I watched Peacemaker.
Oh no, you did say that. Well, you mentioned it to me, but yeah, I don't think
Yeah.
you mentioned it on the podcast.
So
Is it over now?
I don't know, like, but like, I felt like there was 4 episodes that were out, and then I checked like the following week, and nothing new came out. I need to check again to see if another episode's come out. But I've also been watching Euphoria, which has been awesome.
Yeah, I haven't started season 2 yet. I think I'm gonna wait till it comes out. That's another thing that I keep trying to dodge because people
those
keep going like,
spoilers,
"Man, Euphoria's so good." And it's like, shut up. I haven't seen it.
So yeah, Euphoria, Peacemaker, and then nothing else really. Like I just on a whim, just because I loved it so much, I rewatched Crown of Candy.
You finished it already?
Yeah, I love it so much. Literally, like unless somebody else wants to DM once we're done with this campaign, like I just want to create a whole campaign for playing in that world. So,
But it makes more sense since you got the Critical Role book of like what's
Tal'Dorei.
Tal'Dorei.
yeah.
To just do something in their world since you have basically all the stats and all the stuff, and you probably has like all the city names and shit like that in there.
It does have all that stuff in there. It was
So-
fantastic. Critical Role, Matt Mercer and his team. I got the Book of Tal'Dorei. I don't know, man. Like I've been into I thought D&D was cool since middle school, but like now is probably one of the first times that I'm really able to dive in, and like I'm beyond excited that we finally were able to find a group that's not only excited to play, but that it's easy enough to like hang out and do it.
Yeah, like get us all together and
Yeah,
stuff.
depending on like just minor schedule adjustments, like literally we could play every week, and most of the time you hear that like people that have been playing for like 2+ years or whatever, it's just like they can only get together once a month, or some people like not even once a month, they have to wait longer. So I'm excited for what the future holds for doing all that stuff, but that's about like all I've really been up to. Nothing else really.
You haven't played any video games at all?
Dude, I just
You had like a backlog that you like set up a bunch of games that you're like, I'm gonna get through these and get the plats on.
yeah,
these
but
or
then we
whatever.
started doing all that D&D stuff, and I need to stay like ahead of the curve. I don't like
Well,
not-
I mean, fucking, we have like 2 weeks until Elden Ring comes out.
Yeah. Once like that'll be a little different because I've been like.
That's like I'm
excited
also
for it.
trying to like blow through Skyrim. I'm probably not gonna get the
Well,
platinum
first of
before
all,
that comes out.
Horizon's coming out first, so I've got that to look forward to.
Yeah, but since you're the only one getting that one, I'm just waiting until you play it. So the only one I'm getting is Elden Ring. I'm gonna
Horizon comes out on a Friday,
I'm gonna get Horizon,
and so does
or
Elden Ring.
I'm gonna play Horizon after you've played it.
Horizon's on the 18th, and then Elden Ring is on the 25th.
Because we're gonna play Elden Ring together.
Yes.
So
But
Yeah.
yeah, that's about all I got.
all right, well,
I think this is a good place. Like,
I
we
think this
kinda
is a
had
good place to stop.
Yeah, we kind of had something else like planned, but then like went to the Anime Awards. I got to talk a little bit about that, which was kind of
yeah.
cool.
So we can just save this stuff for the next week. It's all right. It wasn't anything super amazing, but anyway, where can the people find you, Tito?
You guys can find me at BanditoTito93 on both Instagram and Twitter. You guys, you can always shoot me a DM or just at me, man. Love to hear from you guys. What about you, Junior?
You guys can also send me a DM at pops.maniac as well as nerdy.bros.inc on Instagram. Also, don't forget to check out the merch for on the merch store. Of course, the links will be below. Yeah, love to hear from you guys. Let us know what you like, what you don't like, what you want us to, what you would like for us to talk about on next week's or a future episode. But anyway, have a good week, guys.
Okay, guys, bye.